Hello everybody, Dark Paladin X77 here once again with another video. It has been a while since I've made a video and I apologize for that. College takes up time, lots and lots of time, and considering I've been grinding out tons and tons of work because this is the last week of college that I have. Thank God, because now I can keep making more YouTube videos. There's actually a crap ton of videos sitting on my in my files just that need to be uploaded and edited and rendered and all that good stuff. So those will all come out throughout the summer and junk. And I apologize if you hear background noise. That's because I have like two big giant fans on. My room was fucking hot. It was, let's just say it was hot. It was hot like 2 hours ago. And yeah, I decided to just try and see if my broken window fan would actually work. And magically it decided to work, so now not only do I have a big industrial fan that's not really mine, it's more for the living room, but now not only do I have the big industrial fan in my fucking room, now I have this window fan going off. And it's slowly getting colder in the room, though it's still slightly warmish in the right-hand side of the room, but whatever. Anyways, I was just letting you guys know if you hear any background noises, that is probably the background noise, is the fans. But anyways, enough wasting your time. Just gonna go ahead and mention that there's been a ton of rumors coming out lately, and it's all close and E3 related and stuff. And I just wanted to go across a couple of them. The first main topic that I want to get out of the way, though, is that apparently Microsoft is deciding to maybe stop making you pay double for apps. And what I mean by this is that Microsoft is finally saying, okay, you guys that are paying for Netflix, Hulu Plus, and all that other shit, you don't need Microsoft Gold anymore to do that, which is a great thing if this is true. Again, this is a bit of a rumor, but it's been heavily kind of talked about lately, and I feel like it might be true. I mean, especially since Phil Spencer is the head of Xbox now. Phil Spencer is a really great guy. I know he's going to take the company in a great direction. It's actually also been talked about that there's going to be these are confirmed, there's going to be two giant updates for the Xbox One in June and July, so I cannot wait for those because I really want to know what those are. Hopefully they're user interface fixes and just fix a couple of bugs here and there with the console that may be still lingering and stuff. But I'm hoping that party chat gets you know, updated and everything a lot, kind of similar to the Xbox 360's party chat system. You still need to be able to check your battery life a little bit easier, man. Like when you hit the guide button on the dashboard and, like, you know, try to see your battery life, it doesn't show you the battery life. You have to be like playing a game and then hit the guide button and then it'll show you the battery life next to the time, which I think is stupid. It should just fucking pop up whenever I hit the guide button. But anyways, and then also, like I said, I want the user interface to be drastically changed because it's just really bad. I overall enjoy my Xbox One, though. It's been fun. I still play my 360 more, though, because I've been playing the fuck out of Mass Effect recently. The entire Mass Effect series, actually. I beat it. All three of the games, which was about over, like, 90 hours worth of gameplay. That was a lot of grinding. Anyways, grinding, get it? Giggity, because there's sex in Mass Effect. But anyways, I don't know. I was just being silly. But, yeah, there's just... I hope that that's true. On Microsoft's part, that needs to happen. People have been complaining about this since it was announced, since Netflix was announced, actually, because I think Netflix was the first application that they launched on the 360 that was another service that you needed to pay for. If Microsoft decides to make it so all these apps that you don't need that you need to pay for, I'm sorry, twice pretty much because of Xbox Live Gold, if they get rid of that policy and you can use them on Xbox Live Silver, then that is a great idea. They need to make it so Hulu Plus, Neon Alley, Netflix, the WWE Network, all that stuff needs to be able to be used while you're on a Silver account. It's ridiculous that it's not. No other place does this. You know, the Roku and the PS4, the Wii, all that other stuff, you know, obviously your computer, You know, you don't need to, well, technically your computer does kind of count because you need to pay for internet, but that doesn't count at the same time, but you get the point. Yeah, it's just there's other devices that allow you to use those apps for free, and it's about time Microsoft stepped up and decided to say, hey, we fucked up, and we're finally going to make all this shit free to use while your silver account. Anyways, now I wanted to talk about the E3 rumors. There's actually quite a few of them for Xbox, and these are just all Xbox ones. If you guys would like me to look up PlayStation rumors, I will. It's just I'm looking up Xbox stuff because I own 2 Xboxes, you know, the Xbox One and the Xbox 360, so that's kind of what I'm more interested in. I'm not a fanboy of Microsoft, because I just took a shit on them 5 seconds, no, not 5 seconds ago, but a minute ago about their user interface and crap. But, I'll be getting a PS4 when I have the money for it. I'm more tempted to get into PC gaming first, along with console gaming. But I definitely will be picking up a PS4. And I had a PS3, and I was gonna fucking sell the money for it towards the PS4, but that didn't go so well. So let's not talk about that. That really makes me angry. Fucking Kingdom Hearts HD Remix and BlazBlue and all that fucking shit came out for the goddamn PS3, and I sold mine, and I got so fucking mad after that. But anyways, onto the E3 news for Xbox and stuff. The first bit of news is that Rise 2 is in development, and it will be announced at the show in a real-time in-game trailer. Gone is the Roman period, enter the medieval setting. The game will offer more freedom of exploration and a refined combat system. The main which is a good thing, because apparently Rise sucked ass. The first Rise sucked ass because of the combat system. But anyways, the main, like, I heard the story was fine. It was just literally just the combat system and how repetitive the game was, and a couple of other things. But anyways, the main character is a cell sword of sorts with greater destiny. That's a really weird sentence. This game looks beyond belief. No release date, possibly late 2016. By the way, all of this is coming from a site that I've never heard of. Take this stuff with a grain of salt, but some of it is actually very, very believable, which is why I'm going to talk about this. Next up is Forza Horizon 2 will be announced for release in October 2014 via Playground Games. It will once again be open world and set in Louisiana, Mississippi, New Mexico, Texas, and Arkansas. Full night/day cycle, real-time weather, estimated 80-hour single player. Wow, that is really fucking long. That's like 2 Mass Effect games put together. But anyways, 343 Industries will unveil Halo 2 Anniversary. This is a full multiplayer included visual makeover of Halo 2, and it will also include the same options as Halo 2 Anniversary, including both visual modes, skulls, etc. It will include the E3 2003 mission as a bonus unlockable, and the maps for the PC version. This is fucking mind-blowing! I just heard myself in my mic. I was kind of loud. I apologize if I was too loud just then. But I am super fucking excited. If this is fucking true, oh, mind blown, jizzing in pants. Okay, first of all, what makes this really, really exciting is fuck the Halo 2 Anniversary idea really quick. It is going to include the E3 2003 mission, aka the demo that was shown off. It's not really a mission. Well, it is a mission, but it was the demo mission that was shown off at E3 2003. But people were mind blown by that demo, and it wasn't in the final game. It didn't make it to the final game. They changed up the level, and people were just sad because that level looks so ridiculously fun, and it is mind-blowing if they actually, you know, got the okay from Bungie and, you know, decided to get some of their old files and they, you know, didn't scrap it and they actually are including it in the game. That is amazing. That is such a great idea. I'm going to be really excited for that because I really wanted to play that E3 2003. I was about to say 2013. 2003 demo. And it's just, the other things about this is that it's really exciting because not only are we getting Halo 2 Anniversary, you know, the HD remake and everything, and it's nice that the 10 years ago mode is going to be coming back where the game is essentially running on 2 engines, which, I'm sorry, now that I think about it more and more, I made a video and I got pissed off about that Halo 2 wasn't coming to Xbox 360, but now more and more that I think about it, from when it was rumored the last time it was going to be on Xbox One and not on 360. Now that I think about it, I think that it's a better idea that it will be Xbox One only. I'm sorry. Kind of changed my mind a little bit now that I've thought about it more. As a matter of fact, I kind of regret making that video now. Because Halo 1 Anniversary, Combat Evolved Anniversary, it ran nicely, but there was some screen FPS issues, and it kind of lagged from time to time. I guess it was just because the game was running on 2 engines. It really kind of slugged from time to time. For the most part, it was great, but it did slug around from time to time. But yeah, if it's going to be on the Xbox One, then the Xbox One will definitely be able to handle it. If it's going to be on the 360 and Xbox One, though, that's more power to both the gamers, though, that own the either both consoles or just own one console of the two. What's again even I'm gonna just keep talking about fucking Halo. What's even more exciting is that the game will feature its own multiplayer. Everybody was pissed off, at least a good amount of people were pissed off, that Halo CE's multiplayer was not in Anniversary, which technically, yes, that would have been kind of difficult to do, because that means that you would have had to taken the PC version of the game and put it on a 360 disc, and that would have just been really awkward. I don't know how the fuck they would do that. But yeah, the PC version was the one that had the multiplayer, not the original Xbox version, because the Xbox Live for the original Xbox came out in 2002, 2003. Yeah, and it's rather unfortunate because it's a year or two after Halo 1 came out. But anyways, yeah, it's just really awesome that that all of this is being redone completely. None of it is being taken out, and we may even get that 2003 E3 mission, which will be fucking awesome. Apparently there will be no Turn 10 game this year except for supportive capacity of Playground. Halo 5 will get its release date, which is pretty exciting. I am expecting it to obviously come out next year. I don't expect Halo 5 to come out this year. I've also heard a rumor that Halo 5 may be open worlds, kind of, which would be an amazing idea. I really think that would be a great idea. It would turn Halo... It would give it something fresh for its single player, and that's something that Halo really needs right now. And it needs to go back to following its roots rather than trying to... I'll admit Halo 4 kind of copied Call of Duty from time to time, but for fuck's sakes, the game wasn't that goddamn bad. I will still play Halo 4 any day of the fucking week over than Halo Reach, because I hate Halo Reach. And there's my mini rant. So I'm sorry. Go ahead, Halo Reach lovers. Just drown me in this sea of comments that I know you're gonna fucking do. Go ahead, have fun. I don't care. My opinion. Moving on. Mini rant done. Rare is prepping a reboot of Battletoads and Perfect Dark. BT will initially be a download-only title, see Killer Instinct. And it is set to, I don't know what the see Killer Instinct thing is there. I guess it's referencing for the fact that Killer Instinct didn't have a disc and it was just downloadable. And it is set to run at 60 FPS. Perfect Dark is looking to be rebooted into a third-person adventure game similar to Uncharted. This is the one that really seems to be kind of fishy. I don't know if it'll actually happen, but if it does happen, to the people that love those games, that'll be awesome for those people. I actually might play Perfect Dark more, considering it'll be more like Uncharted, because I don't know, Perfect Dark Zero I'm sure was a good game, but like I played it, I got the collector's edition because it was like $1, and I was just like, this isn't that fun. It's okay, but it's not that fun. But that's just my opinion. I didn't really have too much fun with the game. I didn't even really beat it, but if I was going to sell it back to fucking GameStop, I would have got like, what, 2 cents for it? Because it was already $1.75 or whatever it was. Anyways, Epic will be there to unveil their new game based on the Samaritan demo from 2012. This will be an Xbox One exclusive, as Microsoft is the publisher, possibly the best looking game of this generation. This sounds to be really awesome. At the same time, I feel like this is a little far-fetched, because if you read the Game Informer article that came out for this month, actually, Epic was making a free-to-play game or something like that, and now they're suddenly working on, a really great-looking game of this generation. I don't know. That's another one that sounds kind of fishy. Anyways, Good Science Studios will unveil their Kinect-only game, Echo Black. The game is controlled via the use of the Kinect, and the player pots plots. I'm sorry. Through an adventure game drawn by echolocation. Echolocation. Okay, it's echolocation. It's just a really weird word. I've never heard that one before. I'm sorry. The vibrancy of the world depicted alters depending on the pitch and loudness of the and location of the player's voice. No release date. Sounds really stupid. I'm sorry. I just don't like any. I don't really like any of the Kinect games. I mean, I know one or two of them were probably good from the original Kinect, but I'm sorry. I'm just not a fan of the Kinect, and I think it's stupid. So, anyways. Twisted Pixel will reveal their next digital game, which is set in a sci-fi fantasy planet of Delxius, possibly a 2.5D platformer. Don't know anything about that. Black Tusk will have a CGI trailer for Gears of War Lazarus, which will show the direction in which the series is heading. This one is another interesting one. I don't know if it'll be called Gears of War Lazarus. Lazarus sounds familiar. I've played all the Gears of War games. I haven't read any of the books, though. I've heard the word Lazarus before in the series. I just haven't played 1 through 3 in a while, or Judgment in a while, so I can't remember where Lazarus comes from, but it does sound familiar. I'm excited for more Gears of War. I know it's technically over with, guys, but Gears of War is such an amazing franchise, and for the fact that Microsoft looked at Epic and they were like, okay, you guys don't want to make it anymore, but we realized that this game sells a lot and it has a big fan base, so let's just keep... Like, Microsoft was like, hey, Black Tusk, we give you money. You make good Gears of War. So that's pretty much what happened. And as long as it's not like Judgment, which I personally, again, this is another game that a lot of people have problems with that I didn't really mind too much. Of course, I was pissed that Horde mode wasn't in it, but, I mean, if you want to play Horde mode, then just play Gears of War 3, and if you don't have Gears of War 3 anymore, it's like $4 at GameStop. I'm just saying. Anyways, yeah, Judgment was a little bit of a disappointment, but I don't hate on it as much as people, like, you know, hate on Halo 4 or whatever. I think both of those games are alright. Anyways, especially for 343, since it was technically their first game. But anyways, I'm giving them a little bit of a pass on that, since it was their first game. But moving on, Lift London will be showing 2 projects. They are small and digital based. No other details, unfortunately. I don't know that company either. So those of you guys that like Lift London, you're getting 2 games, possibly. Lionhead will have a brief gameplay on Fable Legends and Bow Out, with a teaser of their next big project, which is set in a post-cataclysmic Earth decimated by egg-shaped objects, possibly aliens. Okay, then. Frontier Development is working on a family-friendly Kinect title for release in 2014. Again, nobody gives a shit. Moving on, we have Phantom Dust Sacrifice, which is being worked on Grounding Inc. and will be a prequel to the original. The game will be episodic in nature. This is a lot of fucking news, by the way. Quantum Break will be out in November 2014. There is a multiplayer mode in part 1 of a trilogy. The game has had a significant graphical upgrade since last year, which is very interesting because the game already kind of looked good to begin with. Hopefully now it looks even better. Sunset Overdrive is aiming for release on the last weeks of August/early September. Graphically, it looks like the CG trailer and the parkour element of the game is a mix of Sonic, Jet Set Radio, and Ratchet and Clank. This is one of the ones that makes me really, really read into this article and kind of believe some of the stuff in this article, because the Sunset Overdrive trailer, the new one that came out a couple of days ago, the end of the trailer said fall. Late August and early September is generally the fall area. So, I mean, some of this has to be credible. It can't all be wrong. Especially the Halo 5 stuff, because if I remember correctly, 343 said that we would have Halo news constantly throughout E3, which sounds really awesome. So, yeah. It's just further proving the point that this article may be correct. At least most of it may be correct. The secret Japanese game is coming. The secret Japanese game is coming from Platinum Games, and it is a beautiful Joe-like action beat 'em up. The codename is Rug Puddle. Okay, then. And this is part of a multiple game deal with Microsoft to publish other titles in the future, which Platinum Games is a really good beat 'em up kind of game. They made Bayonetta 1, if I remember correctly, so I am really excited for that. Depending on how the game actually looks and what it actually is. Hopefully the final name is not Rug Puddle. Anyways, Leap Experience Pioneers will announce their game, which looks to be a TPS/RPG hybrid set in a sci-fi universe. It looks very Mass Effect inspired, coming in 2015. Looks very Mass Effect inspired. You've caught my attention. I will be watching out for your game. Platform, my voice cracked, holy fuck. Platform Next Games is a new studio. They will be presenting an unnamed tech demo based on an upcoming project similar to Black Tusk demo last year, which appears to be set in either an ancient or fantasy setting. Games with Gold will be announced for Xbox One starting immediately. The aim is that it will be one retail game a month, one digital game per month of a choice of two. This will evolve as time goes on. This sounds really, really, really awesome because it says with a choice of two, though. I'm wondering if that means you only pick one of the two games. If that is the case, that kind of blows, but I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, this is really good news because the Xbox One doesn't have a large selection of games right now. We could be seeing Dead Rising 3 for free. We could be seeing, what's Plants vs. Zombies and Call of Duty maybe even, although I highly doubt that one. And Metal Gear Solid maybe even. You know, all those games might possibly go free. You know, Killer Instinct, etc. All those games might go for free, and if that happens, that'll be really, really good on Microsoft's part. Although PlayStation PSN still has PSN Plus, or PlayStation Network Plus, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know why I forgot it. But anyways, although PlayStation Network is still a lot better because they give you multiple games, I mean, at least Microsoft is finally getting the idea, hey, we need to kind of catch up. Let's see how well this does. So that'll be awesome if that happens. Microsoft will announce the date when when retail units can be activated as development kits. It will be before October 2014. Microsoft talked about this beforehand, before the Xbox One came out, and so people that like to use would like to use Xbox One as development kits to make indie games and stuff. That will be awesome for those people that like to make indie games and just games in general, because I'm pretty sure that's what the development kits are for. And finally, Crackdown Skyline will be coming in 2015. No other info, not even the developer, Microsoft Studios. So yeah, a lot of this seems really credible, and a lot of it seems far-fetched. Like, I don't know if Crackdown will be having another game. I don't know. It just, I don't know. Maybe Crackdown did sell really well. It did get a sequel, so. I enjoyed Crackdown 2. I didn't really enjoy Crackdown 1 that much. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I fucking beat Crackdown 1. Crackdown 2 was really fun because it went all over the place. It was a lot more fun than 1. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed all the news. The article that I just read off will be in the description. And that was a lot of fucking news. Jesus Christ, I've been rolling this for 22 minutes. Technically 23 now. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and got all your news and stuff. You didn't have to honestly watch the entire video. If you did, I thank you. But you could have just at any time went down and read the article for yourself, or maybe you just feel like listening to my voice in the background while you're doing something else. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for taking time to watch the video and stuff, guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and remember, stay sexy. Peace.